Hi everyone, this is Rajesh Kumar Regmi, student ID 0061115267, and this is the first assignment of CIS 5302. So this report provides a lot in the business of Cosies Insulations by the development of a sales management software. As we know that Cosies Insulation provides the service of installing insulation in homes. The manual procedure in the present moment is quite tough for the working staff and the sales team. That is why there is a need of sales management software, which is the latest technology in the IT field, which can address all those problems and the issues generated here. So the Cosies Insulation is the business company where there are working staffs and working since 3 years ago. So the breakdown structure of the project of a sales management system where the total working days is 135 days to complete this project, which includes the different fact finding techniques, system design, system implementation, and this is all about the system and product vision statement, where it addresses the problem what it has been shown here during the working hours of the company. And here is the system capabilities, what the systems will do. The main thing is creating the database of the client and storing for the further use, which also have quick search and show the details of the client, automatic email generation for the specific tasks to their clients, and categorize the table according to date and sort it out within time, date, and places. So it also provides the access to the residential data bank, make phone calls, record phone scripts and answers, and so on. And what benefit that the organization will gain from this project is they increase the rate of customer and service. They also increase the efficiency and profit, provide quality service and a good customer experience. Also create a good relationship between our company and client, increase business area, eliminate out listed customers. So this is the stakeholder analysis, in which case deals with the RACI. So the whole century staff, sales team, client, technical team, and the managing director are the stakeholder for this project. And the elicitation, there are 4 elicitation techniques taken during the project, and the first is interview taken with the managing director of Cosies Insulation. And next is document analysis. This is also an important tool for the fact-finding process. And this is the observation, which is also an important tool for this project after visiting the organization in the first and filling the real-time experiment. And this is all about the requirement of workshop, and it is a finalization technique taken for this project, which is the major tool to understand the required architecture of the overall project, and it also emphasizes the facilitator responsibilities and scripts responsibilities, which help to keep the track of the arise issues and right document requirement, which were discovered in the manual understanding. So this is as is flow, that is the process flow diagram, where at first the staff will select the area of the specific area and make a call. If call is received, then they will go for the further procedure. If not, then they will try to contact again. And also they will fill the details in the spreadsheet. And if the call is received, then they will go for writing the phone script and ask for the appointment. And if the appointment is rejected, then they will find a new customer and again they will start to make the call for the next customer. But if the appointment is confirmed, then they will visit the customer's home and access the insulation needs. And while returning from to the office, they will prepare the quotation and email them. And finally, they will take the payment and the working process finished. And this is the product backlog for this project where call center staff are the user and the admin, and the sales staff are users, and the payroll department is also the user for this system. And this is the Cosmos analysis, which give the requirements priority on the basis of the requirements and have used the must-have, should have, could have, and wouldn't have at the moment project. So this is the use case diagram where the call center staff, customer, sales receive, and the payroll department are directly and indirectly involved in the project. So this is the first use case which deals with the Access, the residential data bank. And the next use case is for making phone calls. Third use case is for rank the sales lead value. And the fourth use case is to prepare the reports generated whether it is the call center reports or geographic coverage report or commission report and so on. And the last is to manage system. It's performed by the payroll department after submitting the final report to the management team, and the management team will study it further details to find out the overall activities of the business. And this report emphasizes the specification, features, and working processes of a proposed system of Cosies Insulation, the self-management system. And this project is started with the work breakdown, structure, fact-finding, technical citation with stakeholder, and detail with system vision statement, and the use of different UML diagrams as is diagrams for overall architecture design of the system. Also, this report includes the Excel format along with the most cost priority and product backlog with 5 different case studies table here. And this is the project journal for the project. And thank you for watching the video.